of Technology, Dr. Gwen Ramkopa, the Vice Chancellor and Principal of the Tshwane University of Technology, Professor Lawrence van Staden, and the MECs. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, welcome, good morning, and thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us today. Today is indeed a momentous occasion and a milestone for the Tshwane University of Technology and the Limpopo Province Office of the Premier. It is a timely occasion for the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Tshwane University of Technology and Limpopo Provincial Government. This is a rich MOU that allows interaction between all the departments and the university, and it will provide an overarching opportunity for mutual benefit. But more of this will be explained and discussed with you as the proceedings continue this morning. I am Nalini Whitley-Dr, and I'm the Executive Dean of the Faculty of the Arts, and I will be your Program Director today. We have a short but power-packed program, and to begin, it gives me great pleasure to call upon the Executive Mayor of Polokwane Local Municipality, Councillor Tembi Nkadimeng, who will deliver this morning's welcome address. It's not
Just to clarify, I'm representing the Mayor, Councillor Tembi Nkadimeng. My name is Councillor Ishe. Thanks. Premier of Limpopo, Honorable Stan Matabata, MEC of Provincial Treasury, CFR Sukwati, Chancellor Dr. Gwen Ramkopa, Vice Chancellor and Principal Professor Lawrence van Staden, Deputy Vice Chancellor Professor Stanley Mukakula, Director General Mr. Nabi Chavalen, HODs present, Councillor of CDM representing the Mayor, Councillor Shiva Punamondi, members of TUT, IMC, good morning. Good morning. I think we must have a cup of coffee, all of us. Yeah. Nelson Mandela said to us, no country can really develop unless its citizens are educated. This gathering here this morning by all stakeholders is living up to this phenomenal teaching from the founding father of our democracy, Madiba. It showcases that as a nation we have answered this call for investing in the future of the country through education, and it is a gratifying observation seeing that government and institutions of higher learning, such as Tshwane University of Technology, are partnering to ensure that what Madiba taught us is becoming a reality. As I welcome all of you, and at the very same time congratulate our provincial government under the guidance of our Premier, Honorable Stan Matabata, for taking the lead in forging ahead with this responsibility as guided by the founding fathers of our democracy. It is my pleasure and at the same time a gratifying experience that we are all here to witness a new chapter of new life and new dreams for the blossoming future of our beloved Limpopo province and the rest of the country. Program Director, education is the only weapon we can use in response to the provincial development plans path that seeks to address poverty, inequality, unemployment, and to build in the knowledge and skills base that is required to grow our economy. Polokwane municipality remains steadfast to its commitment of contributing to this economic growth path through the development in the areas of infrastructure and social upliftment, particularly in education. We will continue to invest in education because we are alive to the teaching that it is only through education that as a nation we can be free from the bondage of poverty and be able to participate in shaping the world positively. In conclusion, one of our African intellectuals, former United Nations Secretary General, the late Kofi Annan, in one of his teachings said, "Knowledge is power, information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family." As the saying goes, the future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. No dream is too big and no challenge is too great. On behalf of the Executive Mayor of Polokwane Municipality, Councillor Temi Kadimeng, please feel welcome to the beautiful city of stars. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councillor Sir, for that very heartwarming welcome message and for also highlighting the noble intentions behind the MOU. Ladies and gentlemen, this signing is a product of about 2 years of hard work, and it now gives me great pleasure to call upon our TUT Polokwane Campus Rector, Dr. Walter Chamandu, to provide us with a brief contextualization that led to this event today.
Madam Program Director, Honorable Premier, leaders and heads of various areas of government, Mahoshi Arana, Madam Chancellor, and the entire vibrant family of TUT, colleagues, friends, and partners from various institutions and organizations, as amply acknowledged by Councillor Shekhar, all protocol observed. Di Macheroni, today is indeed a very special day, as the program director has indicated. We are here to formalize the relationship between TUT and the Limpopo Provincial Government. This is a marriage that started informally, as members of TUT were invited, or in most cases, volunteered to contribute to government initiatives to provide for a better life for the people of this province. We salute the dedication of the TUT Polokwane Campus Research Forum and the Premier's Office Research and Development Unit in the planning branch, the two which are led by, on our side, Dr. Ricky Mukonza, and in the Premier's Office, Majors Mukori. It is indeed also very humbling on our part that we are witnessing staff members from the various TUT campuses making their world-class expertise to government entities free of charge. This is what I see as participating in practice. I'm saying world-class expertise and experience deliberately, as probably very few of you know that TUT is ranked among the top 10 best universities in South Africa out of the 26 universities that we have. Please, I will not say where the other universities are. Out of respect, I will not say where the other universities are, but they are within the top 10. But more exciting is that the TUT is ranked #1 University of Technology, not only in South Africa, but also in the whole of Africa. TUT has and TUT is also the largest contact university in South Africa, only second to UNISA, which is a distance education institution. TUT has 6 campuses spread across 3 provinces in Gauteng, in Mpumalanga, and also in Limpopo. And it has also a presence, 2 delivery sites in Cape Town and also in Durban. TUT offers world-class programs across 7 faculties with groundbreaking programs, research and innovation in the faculties of engineering and science. I should maybe at this point also add that the majority of the students that we have in TUT come from this province, with about 40% in engineering coming from Limpopo. The Limpopo campus in Polokwane, the least developed in terms of infrastructure, has been consistently ranked the 2nd best TUT campus in terms of student performance. The research output, master's and doctoral supervision, and the publication rate are the envy of most universities. Despite the limited programs on offer and the obvious infrastructural challenges as I indicated, our team of mostly young academics are among the best performers in the key performance areas of teaching, learning, and community engagement. TUT serves children of the poor and the working class. These are the students that we admit, take them through very rigorous empowerment programs, and then turn them into world-class graduates. As almost all TUT programs have components of work-integrated learning, our graduates are prepared to start making impactful contribution from the very first day of their working lives. Honorable Premier, we have been on our part also following your state of province addresses, and indeed speeches by your MECs with keen interest. We have noted the good work your government has achieved, sometimes under very difficult conditions, in order to bring a better life to the citizens of this province. We have invited to consultative meetings by various stakeholders of government and state entities, and have contributed very actively in shaping the outcome of some of the efforts. We have been working collaboratively with some of the community structures for a number of years, in particular the Greater Zanini Community Foundation. We have been encouraged by the work taking place in those structures. It has also given us a moment to revisit the practicality of the 4th Industrial Revolution. We have created the much needed partnerships with international universities in both the so-called developing and developed countries. For example, in Brazil, we are working with the Federal University of Pelotas. We are in the process of developing a teacher qualification that will empower early childhood development. Teachers to facilitate educational robotics activities in the classrooms. Those learners should be able to join others in robotics clubs around the world to develop solutions such as in areas of security systems, automated irrigation systems, meteorological stations, computer games, and other applications. Work has already begun with the Texas-based QuadX 6299, which has assisted in the establishment of the first 2 tech challenge teams in the province. These partnerships will assist us to develop solutions such as smart wheelchairs and patient identification systems for hospitals and clinics. These will also affirm our contribution to the science, technology, engineering, arts, maths, and innovation city project, the so-called STEAM City project. Our observation, therefore, Honorable Premier and Madam Chancellor, clearly indicate that TUT campus, the only campus of the University of Technology in the province, if properly supported and resourced, will offer solutions to enhance service delivery to our communities now and in years to come. It is on this basis that the organizers of this ceremony have chosen the theme, Partnering for Provincial Relevance and Global Competitive Knowledge Application. The MOU has been crafted in such a way that what the province needs and what TUT could offer, from research, relevant program identification, development of a capable human capital, and meaningful community engagement exercises are well synchronized and integrated. Research will undoubtedly form the backbone of all our endeavors. Ours is to focus on what is relevant to a province, focus on the challenges and take advantage of identifiable opportunities, while at the same time ensuring that the global developments do not render our activities obsolete. As TUT, we acknowledge that Limpopo is endowed with natural resources and endless opportunity, in particular because of the strategic location that it occupies. However, the province remains home to the mostly poor and the marginalized. We have further accepted that the province faces challenges that we cannot honestly expect the government to solve on its own. TUT is a people's university. We are proud of our record of serving, as I have indicated, the children of the poor and the working class, the majority of which are NSFAS beneficiaries. In conclusion, the program director, through this MOU, TUT and the Limpopo government wish to create a legal framework through which we will be able to harness our plans, resources, and expertise for the implementation of activities that will benefit the people of this province. Today, we are formalizing the key principles. The task team from both the Premier's office and the TUT will begin with work on the details immediately after the signing of this MOU, as we do not want just to create an MOU which is going to sit and gather dust. The two videos that are going to be played and the remarks by the Deputy Vice Chancellor and also the Premier of our province, after the Chancellor's address, will no doubt point us to where work should begin. Madam Program Director, I sincerely thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chumani, for giving us that context and showing us or reminding us, as colleagues here this morning, of the position that TUT occupies in South Africa and indeed in higher education across the continent. We are very proud to be engaging in this MOU today. It now gives me great pleasure to call upon the Chancellor of the Tshwane University of Technology, Dr. Gwen Ramokgopa, who will share her congratulatory message on this milestone. Dr. Ramokgopa.
Thank you very much, Program Director. I feel at home because in the Sepedi, I don't know how to say it in English, but in Sepedi I always say, Kalanau Papai Uchanamu. Meaning that my dad was born and bred in Limpopo, and indeed for me, it's home. It is even a great pleasure for me to acknowledge the Honorable Premier, Premier Stanley Matabati, the MECs that are here, the MMC representing the Executive Mayor of Polokwane, and the leadership of the Limpopo Province, as well as the various stakeholders in this province that is a gateway indeed into Africa. I would also want to acknowledge our Vice Chancellor Principal, Professor Lauren Stadler, and the TUT family that is here. Ladies, gentlemen, and good morning to all of you. Dumelang Tobeka, it is really a great pleasure for me to be part of this occasion, whose theme is engaging and collaborating in research for local relevance and global competitiveness. I want to congratulate both the Limpopo province, led by our Honorable Premier, and the University of Technology, led by our Vice Chancellor and Principal, for this August occasion. And indeed, if we are to say we can work together to grow South Africa, it is important to use available knowledge to create more knowledge and new knowledge to deal with the challenges that face us, which are really daunting, both at an economic and a social and also environmental level. Education is a key to development and prosperity, and indeed our country requires young people to be skilled and be prepared to face the future and to co-create the future. I want to quote our President Cyril Ramaphosa in one of his State of the Nation addresses, who said that, quote, our young people need to be given a real head start in the world of work. They should not face barriers and hindrances as they seek to find work, close quote. Indeed, this relationship between the Tshwane University of Technology and the Limpopo province will enable many of our young people to be able to find work, but even beyond that, to create new work in the new world that they are facing, or they will even be facing after us. The Limpopo province has always been known as the mecca for education. I myself did my Standard 8, Standard 9, and Standard 10 here in Limpopo. And many other leaders in our country got their qualifications here. The Limpopo province and my father's hometown, my home village, also produced the first African woman scientist in our country, Mme. Charlotte Manyema, who got her first BSc, was on a tour in the US, was offered to study and get education, and she accepted it, and she became the first South African woman to have a science degree. And it is thus appropriate that we congratulate the Limpopo province for continuing in this trajectory of investing in education, in science, and indeed innovation to be able to resolve the challenges that we are facing today. I always say that health is the profession amongst professions, because you can't be happy, you can't work, you can't study if you're not healthy. But I'm also reminded, especially by my mother, that education is the mother of all professions. And therefore, we must all congratulate you and support you. And I have no doubt that this initiative will even inspire the basic education, even the preschooling years for our children to quest for education in this province. I'm here representing the Office of the Chancellor, which in many cases come on board at the end of the education process and many years of hard slog for graduations. And I've had an opportunity to be part of TUT for a few years, second term now, and I can assure you that there are many young people that have gone through TUT who are empowered to intercept the poverty cycle and indeed to be part of a growing and prosperous South Africa. I always wonder how all of those young people fare in the real world of work and in the real world of living. One of the positive outcomes of this relationship, I trust, is that the outputs of the various campuses of TUT in this province and other institutions of knowledge will enhance the work of the government and will enhance the work of the municipalities and will enhance the work also of the corporate citizens in this province. And that we can create these platforms as vocational and also training platforms for these young people so that we can intercept the very high unemployment levels amongst young people, which is estimated to be even in some areas as high as 50%. I would like to wish the partnership well and trust that indeed it will help us to achieve what the President has called us to work together around in growing South Africa. We need to be focused and not be distracted at this task and make sure that indeed the new dawn is a new dawn, especially for the young people and for our economy. I must close by reflecting on dreams and hope. And my inspiration comes from the book of Hebrews, Hebrews 11, verse 1, which says, now faith is a substance of things hoped for, and those are dreams, and an evidence of things to come. Substance for me, in scientific terms, is what is real, what has mass and occupies space. That's the scientific definition of substance. And evidence, those who are in the legal field know that without evidence, you don't have a case. So we need to dream beyond the current. And this partnership today that we are witnessing is that partnership that will enhance the dreams that we have and make them real for our generation and also for generations to come. And I want to wish also TUT well as a center of excellence. Premier, I actually say that TUT is a hidden gem. I didn't know as much I know about TUT until I was asked by the TUT family to be their chancellor. It has lots of national and global awards, national and globally recognized centers of excellence. It's got a number of innovations, including in the cutting edge of the science of the future, in motor industry, and water, energy, as well as in health. If you talk about tissue engineering, TUT is also one of the institutions that can give hope in resolving a number of illnesses that are there in our country and in our world. I wish you well, and indeed I'm proud to be associated with this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor, for those words that inspire us, and we're so proud that you are proud of us and recognize our value. Thank you for also recognizing that this is a real moment in our history of local relevance, but also that we could lead to international competitiveness and work towards creating an opportunity to reframe the future of this country. To also ensure that this MOU moves towards creating opportunities that our students will be ready for the world of work. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have come to that moment which has brought us here today, and that is the signing of this Memorandum of Understanding. It is my pleasure to now call upon Honourable Premier of the Limpopo Province, Honourable Stanley Matabata, and our Vice Chancellor and Principal of the Tswana University of Technology, Professor Lawrence Munstad.
Aqui chapa, I don't understand what they do. They are not signing us. When you're doing the dry run, not everyone see.
After the proceedings, is it going to be saved automatically?
Yeah, it's going to save automatically on the page.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, not only it's going to save automatically on the page. It's visible enough, I think. And the 18 people coming to England for the first time, you know that this live cameras, we must go to the site.
Oh, yeah. So that we can also capture the sites.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we're done with our signing, it's a wonderful marriage that is now going to begin. And I think one better way to get to know each other than through some audio-visual material. We now present to you our 15-year, TUT is now 15 years, and we have developed a wonderful video, corporate video, that will show you the best of what TUT has done and is doing over the past 15 years. So really the highlights. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy our TUT video.
From a fresh start in 2004, the #1 University of Technology on the African continent in only 15 years. This is the Tswana University of Technology. Not only are we revered as a leader in academia, TUT also leads the way in making higher education accessible to young people who otherwise would never have been able to realize their academic and career dreams. This People's University that makes knowledge work already boasts a rich history with many success stories to tell.
I redefine business air travel by introducing an instant air taxi charter services at less than half the current cost. My company, Neo Aviation, now operates 150 airports around the globe.
TUT empowered me to combine knowledge of conservation and mineral resources with an added skill, that of flying a helicopter. This enables me to assist communities to efficiently manage South African natural resources.
As an award-winning television reporter, I'm keeping South Africans informed 24/7 about local and international news making headlines.
I student at African Reserve Bank Art Scholarship, and one of my honors is impressive art collection.
As a first male nursing student to graduate from TUT, the qualification gave me numerous opportunities to pursue in our profession, in particular to serve communities and people in need. I'm also proud that I've excelled at the managerial level, and I'm currently the nursing manager at Medical Oncological Hospital.
We recognize our students as agents for a better future, for themselves, for South Africa, and the entire African continent. Our primary focus is to prepare future-ready students who will make an impact wherever they go after graduating. We now rate among the top 10 universities in the country and have carved a niche for ourselves in the national and international higher education arena through our relevant modern teaching methods driven by innovation and groundbreaking research studies and results. Annually, students from across the globe choose TUT because of our conducive and balanced study environment, extensive study options, and excellent facilities that also accommodate and include students with disabilities.
When I heard that South African education in dance is better than Germany, I decided to come here. All the people, all the dancers, they are amazing and inspiring and motivating. The lectures are amazing. Always when I see them, it's like I want to be like them.
Our Medical University enrolls more than 60,000 students annually, with 20% of them accommodated in TUT residences. TUT, therefore, is by far the largest residential higher education institution in Southern Africa. Our highly qualified, professional, and committed staff are key in making this possible.
Here we get the attention and all help that can actually help us to get our goal.
Traveling with the accessibility is a phenomenal place to be able.
Our geographic footprint covers 5 of South Africa's 9 provinces: Gauteng, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, Western Cape, and KwaZulu-Natal. TUT's 6 campuses are located in Tshwane, Pretoria, Soshanguve, and Garakuwa. Bokela, Emalahleni and Polokwane, as well as 2 service points in Cape Town and Durban. You will find our 7 faculties here. Faculty of Economics and Finance, Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment, Faculty of Humanities, Faculty of Information and Communication Technology, Faculty of Management Sciences, Faculty of Science, Faculty of the Arts.
This is the place where we have lecturers who are industry-based, who know the ins and outs of the fashion industry, who've been in the industry and have come back to teach us what they know.
We are committed to the people of South Africa. We provide affordable education aimed at eliminating societal inequalities, poverty, and disparities. TUT provides greater access to higher learning to young people from diverse backgrounds. Our priority is to create a more inclusive learning environment for all our students.
The support, especially for people with disability, it's amazing. There's actually a department that caters for people with disability in terms of enlarging the papers, giving extra time, and the answers is also given.
TUT's academic structure comprises a single-site faculty model which consolidates the offering of programs at a particular learning site. Prospective students can select from a wide range of diploma and degree options, many of which are also offered at postgraduate level. Our courses are constantly updated to include the latest technology to meet the ever-evolving requirements, needs, and changes in business and industry. TUT's targeted approach guarantees the integration of 21st century classroom technologies into each curriculum. We distinguish ourselves by offering a variety of exciting, unique, and cutting-edge career options, amongst others, commercial farming, engineering, veterinary technology, film and television production, and jewelry design.
TUT is empowering the future.
The next generation educational technology will zoom in on subject-specific equipment such as 3D printers, drones, and virtual and augmented reality to enhance and supply digital content. Smart devices will more than ever form part of the new classroom technology.
It's very easy to handle with all the technology. There's Wi-Fi everywhere, so you always have access to everything you need. All of your slides and schoolwork that you need is always available to you 24/7 because there's a whole lot of hotspots in school. There's computers, there's a library with books that you need. You know, it's very efficient. So it's pretty amazing.
Our entrepreneurial spirit encourages students to channel their skills into projects they are passionate about. An example of such is an international entrepreneurship program that helps to unlock limitless opportunities for graduates to become entrepreneurs and contribute towards building the country's prosperity, wealth, and success. It is presented in collaboration with the Startup School at the Hakahilia University of Applied Sciences in Finland. TUT has the only accredited business school at the South African University of Technology. Its programs mold graduates into leaders, managers, and entrepreneurs able to apply their business knowledge and skills nationally and globally.
This MBA course will give you a platform so that we as young people we can create jobs out there.
As a leading research-based university of technology, we aim to foster growth, development, and sustainability through applied research, innovation, engagement, and technology transfer. World resource research centers, institutes, technology stations, incubators, and research chairs create many opportunities for emerging and advanced researchers. Our track record is excellent.